watching this, but if you're not, that just means that you're nosy or you're messy if you want to know how an ex feels about you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first ex that comes to mind, let's see how they feel about you. So you got a bunch of exes, obviously, because a bunch of cards just try to flip out of the deck. So this should be good, Aquarius. How does your ex, the one that comes to mind when you hear ex, how do they feel about you? The cards are getting stuck too. So many things remind me of you, okay? And I wish I had treated you better. So your ex is still fixated on you. Everything around them reminds them of you, the time you guys spent together. It could even be other people who do similar things that remind them of you in some way, okay? So they wish that they would have treated you better as well. So maybe they weren't the best person while you guys were together, and they know that now. So let's go ahead and get some more insight on how your ex feels about you. Healing family issues. Okay, so they could have come into this relationship with you with a lot of baggage. This could have been issues with a parent or maybe both parents that they did not heal before getting into this relationship with you. So that could have been an issue between you two, okay? Their childhood issues or traumas could have played a big role in why they are your ex now. They could have also felt this way about you. Maybe they felt like you had a bunch of issues that you needed to address before you got with them. So very soon, this could be a decision that they're waiting on you to make, or maybe they're contemplating reaching out to you. Maybe they want to give this another chance. So let's go ahead and get some more information on your ex and how they feel about you. So you have the Sword and Rose. So they want the truth, they want clarity, they want to clear the air, maybe. So that could be a decision that they're trying to make right now, whether they should reach out to you. They have something that they want to communicate or say. So bottom of the deck, you have Girl with the Snake. So they could have felt like maybe they were the empath in this situation and you were very narcissistic. They could have felt like maybe you used them in some way, or you charmed them into being in this relationship. You overstepped their boundaries is what they felt. Okay, so let's get some advice on how your ex feels about you, Aquarius. So yeah, they felt like you were fake. They felt like you were not being real with them. They felt like you were not who you pretended to be while you guys were together. They feel like you refused to see the truth or the errors of your ways. They could have given you an ultimatum, maybe to choose between them and someone else, or to change in order to be with them, or they were going to walk away, whatever the case may be. This could have happened in like a short period of time. So they couldn't ignore the obvious, that this was something that was karmic, or that this just wasn't working. There was too much issues here, like trauma and resolved issues between you two. So they had to acknowledge that maybe it was time to let this go or to walk away. Okay, bottom of the deck, you do have the Two of Spades. So there was a lot of disharmony between you two. They felt like you guys just could not get along, like you guys could not find like balance between you two, like an equal give and take. A decision could have come up again. I'm seeing an ultimatum that they may have given you to either change your ways or tell them the truth or cut someone else off or get some help, whatever the case may be. And they felt like it just didn't happen. They felt like you were out there spreading lies about them or your relationship, like there was two sides of the story, but they never got to tell their side, is what they may be feeling about this. They felt like you were emotionally immature. Okay, maybe they're holding on to, they're trying to forgive you, but they're also still learning lessons from this connection. Okay, so yeah, they feel like you guys were just incompatible at the end of the day. Like they were tired of the back and forth. They weighed their options and felt like maybe it was just best to end things between you two. So that's how they feel about you. They feel like this ending, this change in your life was necessary. Like this had to come to an end. Okay, so let's get into how you felt or how you feel about your ex, Aquarius. Whoever comes to mind. I hid behind material things. This is coming up a lot. So this could have been a very superficial relationship. It was pretty much based off of keeping up appearances, or maybe you guys cared too much, or you felt like your ex cared too much about appearances, what other people thought about your relationship. I want to feel that way again is at the bottom of your deck. So you may have, there were certain parts of this relationship that you may have really loved, or parts of this relationship, the feeling of it, maybe that's something that you want back or that you still cherish to this day. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more insight on how you feel about your ex. For yourself, you felt like you had to release yourself from the situation, take back control of your life by freeing yourself from this person. Children, it's possible that it was easier said than done. Maybe you and this person shared a child or children together. If not, maybe they had a child, someone already had a child or children when you came into this relationship. So maybe you became very attached, or you stayed longer because of a child or children. So you may still have a lot of love for a child or children that were a part of this connection as well. Okay, give me more insight to how Aquarius felt or feels about their ex. Karmic relationship. Yeah, you felt like this person triggered you. If there wasn't a child or children involved, it's very possible that it was just an issue with immaturity. Okay, this person triggered you. It could have been an issue with like childhood trauma coming up. So yeah, with a karmic relationship, it does trigger the sides of yourself that maybe you don't want to face. So this person brought that up for you. You felt like they were always like gaslighting you, or picking at your wounds in some way. This is the only person that can really make you this mad or set you off like this. But they taught you a lot. Regardless, you feel like this person taught you a lot. And the Grim Reaper at the bottom of the deck, so you feel like this relationship is over, like you don't want to revisit this or give this person another chance. You feel like you've grown enough from this, you've learned everything you need to learn from this, and you don't plan on going back to this person. Let's get some advice on how you feel about your ex, Aquarius. Yeah, you felt like this person was very immature with the Jack of Hearts. You felt like they were sheltered as a child, like too sheltered, like they didn't have enough experience. There could have been an age difference between you two as well. But you felt like they just didn't have what it takes to have a committed relationship. Like this person lacked accountability. I feel like this person would start stuff and not be able to finish it. So it left you to kind of like pick up the slack for this person all the time. You feel like this person, they're a good person. They may be a nice person, but they're just too naive, too full of themselves, too self-centered for a relationship. And then the 10 of spades at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, an abuse of trust. You felt like they mishandled you. Like your hard work didn't pay off, like communication was off between you two. I feel like everybody's been getting this too. So tower moment, like things just kind of blew up and there was no coming back from it. Still have to ask, why did you guys break up? Why did you guys break up? Mind games. Yeah, this took a psychological effect on you guys. You may have felt like this person had mental health issues. It could be the case, again, from childhood trauma or unresolved issues between the parents or a parent. Bottom of the deck, you have divine masculine. So maybe you felt like you had to step into your masculine energy to be with this person, or vice versa. Someone felt like they had to be like the dominant one. Whatever the case may be, there was mind games. There was too many games being played. Let's go ahead and see if there's a reconciliation. Aquarius, will you get back with this person? Will you guys get back together? Okay, so you have telepathic communication. So you guys are still very much so connected. So you may still be communicating with this person. Like you can feel them or hear their thoughts, or they're trying to communicate or send messages to you. So you guys are still energetically like aligned or connected to each other. There's still like a soul tie here, or whatever the case may be. But you see this person in your dreams, you see signs about this person. But as far as a reconciliation is concerned, you do have spiritual awakening. Like if you guys were to both like grow and heal, there is a possibility that maybe you guys will communicate again or come together again. But more than anything, I do feel like your paths will cross again. But I don't necessarily mean that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys will be together again. Okay, but I do see both you guys like growing from this. So this was definitely a catalyst for you. It definitely helped you become who you're meant to become, or is meant to put you on the right path, whether that's towards healing relationships in your life, or just healing yourself or healing from your childhood. That's what you guys were meant to do together. Maybe like break generational like curses or something. Okay, so you have a lot of water here: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. However, it can be any other sign. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you guys for your love and support. I love you as well.